Hello guys. So I would like to say some things that are really important for your hostel life. I have been living in hostel for 6 months and I have learned 6 things that you should know it too. If you are going to learn it earlier, then it is going to be good for you. So I would like to point 6 things that you must know to survive in a hostel life properly so that you can live freely, so that you can stay happily. Okay? The first thing is that have fun but don't forget your goals. I know at first you are going to be in hostel and you are just going to have lots of fun, but it does not mean that you are having fun and you are forgetting all your goals. You should remember why you have come to hostel, why you have come to hostel to learn, to grow, right? So just remember all those things. Before going to bed, always, like before going to bed at night, always remember one thing, or just think for once that what you did till night, and did you do some things that are really profiting you or that just profited you. You should ask these questions to yourself. If you find the answer that yes, I have done some productive and also had fun, then that's fine. But having fun every time, like for like continuously, and you are just forgetting your goals because you have got friends, you should not do this, because you are going to regret later. You are going to have friends, you can just have fun later on as well, or you can have, you can just pass, you can pass your time, or you can pass your so much time later on as well. But hostel time, and you need to learn so many things. Okay, that's why you should remember this thing, the first point. And the second point is that don't spit out your truth so much. Don't tell about yourself to others so much. Okay, might ask about you that, okay, tell me about yourself, from where you have come. These are the normal questions that you can answer it. Okay, but there are some things that are really personal, like about your relationships, about your past. They might ask you, but I'm requesting you, don't just spit out all your past experiences, like the personal things. Okay, because at first they will know, but when they will get the time, they will try to hit on you. Okay, so that's why you should always remember these things, that don't spit out the truth that much, especially when it comes about your personal life, about your past experiences, or about your past love life. Okay, because they are really going to hit all those things at the right time, and there will be people who will always wait for the right moment to just tell bad about you. And if you want to happen like that, you can just say it, but if you want not to happen that way, then you should not tell it. And as a sister, I will just guide you that never ever spit out all your past experiences or all your past life. Okay, and the third thing, learn to say no. Okay, so here I would like to say some things, that there will be friends who will call you out and just always say that, okay, let's just go out and have some fun, have this junk food and all. But you have to say no. There will be tons of family or like friends you are going to get there, but not everyone is going to be healthy girl or healthy boy. They will consume lots of junk food. But if you are going to be in that friend zone, then you are going to become that person. And if you want to become that person, okay, you might go. But if you want to build your life, to better your life, then you have to say no. If you say no now, then they will feel like, okay, this girl, they are not going to consume any junk food, and it's better not to call them. And it's also going to benefit you. Okay, I know that here I'm being selfish, but yes, selfish is very important. If you are selfish, then only you can grow in your life. And if you think that it's true, then just apply it in your life and you will thank me later. Okay, and our fourth point is that prioritize your food habits. So guys, I will just tell you one thing, that in hostel there will be food that will be given to you, and you might not like it, and you might also like it. So, but even if you like it, even if you don't like it, you have to consume that. Okay, but okay, it still depends on you, if you want to stay in the hostel or not, or if you can survive in the environment or not. But after consuming all this like hostel food, you have to buy some food like carrots, beet, almonds, sprouts, all these healthy food you need to buy for yourself, and you need to consume it on daily basis. If you are going to consume it on daily basis, then it is going to like boost your energy, it is going to keep you healthy, it is going to make yourself a person who is just bettering. Okay, just remember that. And if you also want to glow up, you want to have that comeback wala version of yourself, then you have to do that, like consume all the healthy food. Because if you are going to put healthy food in yourself, then of course it is going to reflect in your outer appearance, right? So that's what you need to keep in your mind. And the fifth point is that never gossip. So basically in hostel, what happens is that there will be so many girls, okay, where they might feel like, okay, she is telling about her, or she's also telling about her, and you have to stay out from all these gossiping things, because there will be gossips and you just need to ignore it. Because if you are going to be in that gossip zone, then people might think that okay, you were also included in that group, and maybe you have also said some things. So that's why it's always better to just stay out of all of the gossip things, and just focus on yourself, just focus on your life, just focus on the things that, or why you have actually come to the hostel, and or why you are living in the hostel. Just remember that always stay out of the gossip things. It's just not good for your health and not for the other person as well. Okay, and always try not to give anything bad from your side, because as we all know that whatever we give, we get. Okay, so if you are going to give the gossiping part, then you are also going to get the gossip about you. So that's why it's always better to avoid gossips and focus on your life instead, or else you can make just someone else happy by doing some kind things, because it's just so underrated. Okay, and the sixth point is that if you see something wrong, I know you might feel like to just complain it or just tell somebody that okay, these are some of the things that are actually going wrong, and you must do some things that can make these things correct. But I will say it again and again that please don't do these things, because in hostel there will be things that you might feel like no, these things should not be done here, and you will automatically feel to just complain this to someone or just try to stop, right? But I will say it again and again, there would be people who were so addicted or who are just so addicted to the things that they just cannot leave. But if you go and tell them not to do those things, they will just try to harm you later on. They will always find out the moment, like the right moment to hit you, to make you feel like that yes, you are wrong. So let's always try to avoid all those things. If you see something wrong, then just avoid it. Let them do whatever they want to do. Just focus on yourself. Always remember that if there are people who are actually doing wrong, they're not going to listen to you, and they're not going to listen to you, and they are going to correct themselves, because it all comes within. If they are going to feel it, then they are going to do it. But if you're going to say it, then it's going to create an issue. So that's why it's always better to just avoid all those things and just focus on yourself and just keep going. Study. Always remember why you have come to the hostel, and okay, and what you can do is that before going to bed at night, always ask yourself these questions that okay, for whatever reason you have come here, are you all doing these things, or is there anything that you did today that profited you? Because these are some of the questions that can really help you to do the productive things later on. So these were some of the things that I really wanted to say, and this was my first video, and I don't know if it like if it was great or not, but I just told and I tried. So yeah, these were some of the lessons that I actually learned from my hostel life. So if you like it, then just let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.